Sports mtaani tunawasuka maneno michezo from the eye of the people. Henry back at it again. Leo tuna show ingine tena moto sana. We are talking about athletics. Wow, what a big one. If you're here for the first time, kindly subscribe. We're on a road to 1,500 subscribers. If you're watching also for the first time, like and share. Kenya Olympics marathon team. Yes, tunaongea mbio leo. Mbuga ama utahitaji tena kinyoya. So the Athletics Kenya yesterday announced the final list of her 6 representatives that's going to participate at the 2024 Paris Olympics that is going to be with us within the next 2 months. Yes. But remember, the marathon is either the first or the last event in the tournament. This time round, a few weeks ago, there was a short list of, I think, 6 candidates for each category. And finally, Athletics Kenya settled on 3 candidates who are going to represent Kenya. If you look at this list, wow, it's an amazing array of talent that is being paraded to the world. And I think for the Kenyan marathon team, it's normally so difficult, leave alone even marathon, Kenya athletics is normally so difficult to come with a final list of 3 athletes because Kenya has quite a large pool of sportsmen and women that are equally ready for the task. And there's normally complaints every time the final selection is done. And I envy the people who are given this opportunity and those with the task to select, because it's not something easy to do. Like from the pool of those who are shortlisted to come up with a list of 3, wow, it took a lot of sacrifice and understanding for them to decide on these participants. But that said and done, they had to come with a list of 3 because that is the stipulation that's required by the international athletics. So the federation stipulates that each country has to have a maximum of 3 participants, and that's why there are 3 participants in the men's marathon and women's marathon. But other than this, there's another standard that has been put, especially this year, that every participant that is going to be at the Olympic, in the women's side, they have to have run a time under 2 hours, 29 minutes, and 30 seconds. Remember that. And the reason for this is because they're putting a sealer so that you're not overwhelmed with the number of participation. And for organization to be proper, you need to have a manageable number of athletes that will make even the competition be stiff and people to be entertained. All that said and done, if you're watching this for the first time, kindly subscribe. We're on the road to reach 1,500 subscribers, and at the same time like and share so that we can grow our community and audience. Let's get to it. Our Nikina Nani, who are the athletes who've been chosen for the women marathon team from Kenya to represent the motherland in Paris 2024. Number 1, Paris Jepchirchir. We all know her. We saw her recently at the London Olympic, where she put a spirited fight at the last end of the race to break the world record, which is about to be ratified. The second competitor or athlete in the list is Helen Obiri. She needs no introduction. If you're an athletic enthusiast, you know her. She's been there, done it all through, grew level by level. The third athlete also needs no introduction. We know Brigid Kosgei. Wow. What a team that's going to represent Kenya at the Olympic. They were given an opportunity to choose one reserve athlete in case anything happens. You know, this is sport. Within this time to the Olympic, anything can happen. So she'll be training with the team too. Her name is Sharon Lekedi. She equally needs no introduction. So if you look at the list of athletes that Kenya has chosen to represent her at the Olympics marathon from the women's selection, wow, this is gonna be tough to beat. So come, Ethiopia, come. We're gonna talk about each and every athlete in this list so that we understand who is Kenya taking for this event. To start with, I'm gonna talk about Hellen Obiri. Like I said before, she needs no introduction to anybody who's been following athletics over the years. She's grown strength by strength. I remember her in the 1,500 meters. She grew to the 3,000 meters. Then she dominated at the 5,000 meters women, where she's a double Olympic champion at the 5,000 women. Remember in Rio 2016, in Rio 2016 and Tokyo 2020, she won gold for Kenya. She's also a double world champion. I remember she won in London 2017 and 2019 in Doha, Qatar. She won the world championship, gold medal for Kenya. Obiri has dominated, and she's equally the 2018 Commonwealth 5,000 meters champion. In 2019, she ran the cross country representing her motherland and won gold for Kenya. After this, Obiri crossed the rank and joined the marathon world, and since then, she's been a hit, winning the Boston Marathon twice. She's a double Boston Marathon champion. She won in 2023, and a few days ago, remember seeing her winning the Boston Marathon in 2024 for the second time and running her heart out. Wow, this is the woman we are talking about, Hellen Obiri. And equally, we all know that in 2023, Hellen Obiri was the New York Marathon champion. So that's Hellen Obiri for you in a snippet. The second athlete I'm going to talk about equally needs no introduction to any person who's been following athletics. We know about Perez Jep Chirchir. We know she's the reigning Olympic champion. She won in 2020. I remember seeing her and Brigid Kosgei as they came toe to toe towards the finish line, only to tip Kosgei at the end. But that's Chip for you. And one thing about this lady, she has a finishing kick that is unmatched at this moment at the athletic scene. Because I remember a few weeks ago at the London Marathon, she equally won the 2024 London Marathon. And that pace that she has at the finish kick, she leaves everybody for dead. Other than this, we also know she's a 2016 and 2020 World Half Marathon champion. She won the New York Marathon in 2021, and she's the 2022 Boston Marathon champion. She has the world record in half marathon with a time of 1 hour 16 minutes and 16 seconds. And remember the London Marathon, she has a record that needs to be ratified of 2 hours 16 minutes and 16 seconds. Wow, what a race that was. So that's Paris. Cheer for you. Kenya wishes you well, Paris, as you prepare for the Olympics. Brigid Kosgei, this is the last of the three Kenya selection to represent her at the Olympics in Paris. She's a silver medalist at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. She's coming to challenge for the throne because remember last time she was beaten at the final leg of the race, the last 800 meters by a compatriot. Yeah, that is Perez Jepchirchir. She's a double Chicago Marathon champion. She won in 2018 and in 2019. She's equally a double London Marathon champion. She won in 2019 and 2020. In 2021, she ran in the Tokyo Marathon and emerged the winner. She ran a world record of 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 04 seconds in Chicago Marathon in 2019. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the list of the participants to represent the motherland Kenya in Paris 2024 Olympics. What a race it's gonna be. We pray and wish that Kenya wins a gold medal, silver, bronze, if not all, the medal to sweep for the Kenyan flag to be played thrice at the podium. This is Henry, and I'm out. See you on the next one. Bye.